a way to do it. There's a way to do it comfortably, but you kind of need to practice.
Hey, I'm Billy Crystal.
Welcome everyone to BoardFellows.
Oh, really?
Oh no, did you pull a Nate on us?
Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did.
Oh no, the foot is on the other shoe.
Welcome everyone to BoardFellows, where today things are going a little different. Regular viewers may notice the usual DM/intro narrator sounds a little different. That's because I am not the usual DM. Nate is joining the players today.
Oh my
From left to right, I am joined by Evan, May, Nate, Alice, and I, Brady, am your humble warden today. Warden, you ask? Tentatively, presumptuously, I don't know. That's right, I said warden, as we are not playing Paws and Claws today, but rather Mothership, a sci-fi horror tabletop RPG by Tuesday Night Games. BoardFellows is not affiliated or endorsed by Tuesday Night Games. I just thought they were cool and wanted to try their game. You should check them out, links in the description. Now, without further ado, welcome, dear viewers, to BoardFellows. Halloween one-shot. Let's dive in. Pun not intended. You'll see what I mean by that. Year unknown. Date unknown. Europa, moon of Jupiter. Centuries ago, when humanity began to spread into the vastness of space, the moon Europa was selected as a prime subject of study and colonization. While the surface of the moon seems barren, irradiated with no atmosphere to speak of, it was theorized that vast underground oceans could contain not only valuable resources, but potentially alien life. After successful attempts at colonizing Earth's moon and terraforming Mars, humanity set its sight on Europa. Not its first mistake. Initial estimates of surface radiation on Europa were far off the mark. Early settlements were bombarded, beat down by radiation, creating sicknesses and deteriorating structures. Determined, humanity dove deeper. Fleeing the radiation on the surface, colonists went underground, discovering the theories were true. Under the surface of Europa spanned an intricate, seemingly infinite network of flooded caves and underground oceans, shielded from the surface radiation. This is where humanity would build their stations and settlements. This is where humanity would find they were not alone. Exploring the abyss, there were living creatures, wild and hostile, a closed but very much alive ecosystem. One fatal flaw in this determined stratagem of survival: all contact with Earth and the other human colonies was completely severed. All attempts to reach the surface again have been met with failure after failure. The fate of the colony was lost to humanity, and so too was the fate of humanity lost to the European colony. Not all is bleak, however. Humanity continued to do what humanity does best. Heavily armed and fortified, settlements and stations grew in size and number all across Europa. Thriving cities were built under rock and water. Greenhouse agriculture provides nourishment alongside synthetic foods, and mining colonies provide vital resources, including natural uranium deposits used to power settlements and submarines cleanly and efficiently. For the average person, life is not much different from today, if a bit more contained. But today's story is not about the average person. One career path rose above all others in its necessity. Submarine crews became vital for human networking, the only real method of travel. The forefront of humanity, freelance subs, small and large, took on the roles of scouts, ferries, megafauna hunters, security, but most importantly, shipping. Freight, cargo, mail, messages and resources provided from stations that can to those that cannot. Submarine crews are a lifeline, but the job's not fit for everyone. By far, the most dangerous profession on Europa. We look upon one such crew. Captain Emelia Lochart. You sit across the desk from Station Administrator John Admin. I should have prepared that name. Fuck it, it's canon now. John Admin.
I was about to be
John
like,
Admin.
man, why am I the
Good
DM?
old Johnny.
Brady's doing such a good job. And he's fucking John Admin.
Were you like old Johnny?
I
with an
really
E.
should have wrote that down. Whatever.
ADMEN.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
John Admin, not admin, admin. Admin. Anyway,
Yeah.
We need an admin. We have a small crew.
Captain Emelia Lochart, would you please describe yourself as you sit across from the administrator, who is offering you your last contract at Station 48?
So, what you end up seeing is a very, very tired woman. Sort of lean, athletic build, appearing relatively very skinny underneath her very professional-looking coat. But if she stripped it off, you could see that she has a good bit of tone. Orange curled hair tightened back into a little fluff on the back, little coil, almost Superman style in front of her head. Her face pepper blasted with freckles. And these little half glasses that she is currently using to just peek down at whatever documents they're scanning over.
You have...
Additionally, around her neck, she is... I'm not done.
Sorry.
Additionally, around her neck, she has a lanyard with a key card attached to it on one side, and on the other side of the card, there is a very dirty Queen of Hearts that is affixed to it.
Very nice. Captain Lochart, you look down at the ledger placed in front of you. It's a just pretty standard list of cargo that you will be transporting from Station 48 to Station 45. Do you take a look at it, or just kind of listen to what your friend John is saying?
I will. It'll be both. I will listen to what he's saying as I go over it. Make sure there's no discrepancies between what is being stated. I have probably a closest thing we can get to coffee at this station.
Oh, sure.
Maybe coffee? Am I lucky to have coffee?
It's definitely canned.
Instant.
Canned coffee.
Canned coffee.
Alright, she probably... Canned coffee. She just put a tin can of coffee over an open flame and that's what she's drinking.
Definitely a garbage can fire, I'm just saying. Or a Bic lighter.
Yeah, I am.
It's like the Goofy movie.
So we are like looking over the ledger, like, all right, do we have any perishables, sensitive cargo, anything that needs to be really tied down, make sure it's no shaking?
Pretty standard stuff, just typical mail equipment, metal, mail that's going to be sent out that way. There is one little thing of note, and you'll note it right there as you're kind of going down. Nothing really stands out to what John is saying, but right as he sort of hesitates to bring it up, you notice something that you've seen before, you've transported before, but it always strikes you a little odd when you're transporting a human carcass in a casket.
All right.
The thing that stands out. The thing that stands out about it, normally when you do a procedure like this, the body is usually accompanied by someone, usually a family member or a person of the cloth. You have no passenger transports on this mission, so that strikes you as a little odd.
All right, we got a body. The cadaver, is it hermetically sealed?
It'll be in a sealed casket. It's on ice. I think meant to be used as evidence or something. Just leave it in cold storage. I wouldn't mess with it.
All right, lovely. Okay, and I'll like pick up my radio. Just a note, they're coming down with a carcass. Can you direct them down to the cold storage? And that's just open radio.
I can if you want me to leave the sonar center since we're docked right now.
I am going to need you to stay in the sonar center because they're going to be walking through your hallway to get to the bulk storage. And I don't want them pressing any buttons.
Well, excuse me for trying to be helpful.
I appreciate it, but also I don't trust him. Sorry, you're lovely.
I got Higgins here anyways. So she'd got it covered if you want.
Marcy also has to walk them down to cold storage. O'Brien is down there. Hey, O'Brien. Could you peek up the ladder and make sure they're getting up into cold storage and not anywhere further?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, O'Brien.
You're welcome.
I guess Administrator John Admin continues sort of talking, just giving you some goodbyes. Since this is your last contract here at Station 48, he recognizes that you're probably going to stay at Station 45 since that's a bit safer waters. There's more jobs around it since it's sort of like a hub station. Just says how much, professionally says how much he'll miss you, and just goes down long-winded, like, you don't know this guy, but this is just how it is, I guess. We're going to cut to, it's a little out of order how I plan things, but I guess we're going to cut to Chief Engineer Miles O'Brien.
Ooh.
I believe you right now are situated in the engine room, if memory serves.
Yeah,
where you're giving a once-over on the engine of the JP Holland.
Yes, I'm giving it a few more quick once-overs because of the captain. I need to help the captain.
Yep. As you get this message and set down whatever tools you were using to inspect the engine, stand back and take a look at your handiwork.
I dust my hands
industrial engine. It's like six times bigger than you, but it is a powerhouse. Not efficient, but it gets the job done.
I crack a wee smile. She's a beaut.
A beaut.
Inner monologue.
As you turn around, crack open your door into past the.
Like on a banana peel. I get you.
You pass through the nuclear room, where the nuclear reactor that powers the sub is contained. Give it a quick glance. Looks good. Head back in. Open the door. Peep up the ladder. Where you see down this ladder channel, which is connected straight to the airlock at the top of the sub. There is a wired crane lowering a large locked box, roughly human size, and you wonder if this is the cadaver that the captain mentioned, going down into the second floor, where you know that they're going to pass mums and enter cold storage. There's a worker there in bright orange, high-vis uniform, just waving it down, hands up, looking down, making sure nothing's below it on the platform, where him and a buddy will just sort of grab underneath it, detach, heavy weight lift, and just slowly back into the room with mums, and you can move up and follow, make sure they get into cold storage safely, if you so choose, or just leave them to their...
I so choose. I so choose.
You climb up the ladder in high-vis uniform, much like yourself. You don't stand out. Just peeping through. You see them walking. One of them kind of is looking around, just, haphazardly. Gets a sight of mums. Kind of jumps a little bit. Doesn't drop the cadaver box, thankfully. Just shudders away. Moves into the room behind him.
Don't you be banging into mums there.
Wasn't planning on it, man. As you hear from down the hallway, you hear them both sort of grunt and some clanging as whatever this large case is gets put on a shelf inside cold storage. And they sort of dust themselves off and they pull up their own little ledger and just realize, okay, that should be the last thing down here. And they radio in to haul up the crane as you sort of watch behind you. Big industrial sound as the hook is raised in and out of the airlock. You can just sort of let
Miles thinks
pass
this is
and
cool
climb up.
too. He's enamored with the tech on display.
Nothing too crazy, just a hook on a pulley, but hey,
Still.
gets the job done.
He likes machinery. He's cool with it.
As they sort of walk past
Do you need me to sign off on anything?
That's more of the captain's job, but I guess if you want to sign here, say we pass through without trouble, that will be good.
Oh, sure.
Sure thing.
All right. What would be his signature? My MOB.
Okay. We'll
He's a mob.
we'll get this
Do
second.
we get a description of mobs, by the way, or do we save that? for
Yeah,
later?
I was gonna ask.
We'll save that for
what is mom?
later. Save that for
Okay.
later.
When it becomes relevant.
Don't you worry about old mums there.
So they say we'll pass this up to your security officer, get a second, and then we'll be out of your hair.
Oh, thank you. I thank them, and I just kind of climb back down and go back into my work.
Sure thing. Take a quick glance at the nuclear reactor.
Oh,
Everything's cool.
Should I radio mums? Or are they taking care of that? Or not mums, the captain. Should I radio the captain? Hey, captain. Yeah,
Cap-
they got this. They got it into cold storage there for you.
Good, thank you.
No problem.
Report back to your station.
Sure thing.
Already halfway there.
yeah. He understands the captain. He's cool.
We will pan up to Security Officer Marcilla Higgins.
Yeah, Marcy is. Oh, sorry.
I believe you're hanging in the doorway by the control room, watching people pass by to get to bulk storage, but also watching all this going down on the ladder. As the two workers, you just kind of overheard talking with O'Brien. He's like only a couple feet below you, so you pretty much overheard everything as they walk up to you, or climb up to you rather. Hand you the same, where you see Miles' signature saying that he saw nothing crazy.
Let me double check. And then Marcilla, can she go down and check the cold storage as well?
Sure. If you want to give a quick inspection. You walk through Mum's room and head into cold storage. Just not gonna describe it for the audience.
Like that thing.
Oh, it's like the shark in Jaws. We're just gonna allude to it for like 3 hours.
Oh sure. As you head into cold storage, basically just a big freezer of a room that is really just jarringly in between the middle of a hallway, in between the bunks and the rest of the ship. But there are shelves stacked
Crazy,
up
it's
as you
right
would
before the
expect.
mess hall.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you keep your frozen foods here as well, so it makes some sense.
Next to the cadaver.
Yeah.
The bedrooms, eating room, corpse, mums.
Horrifying setup, honestly.
Horrifying setup. You have to pass by every fucking day.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
But you check.
Can Marcy?
There's a couple things. There's a couple of crates here and there. Some medical supplies that need to be kept chilled, but a pretty heavily locked adult human-shaped, basically a freezer / coffin casket. It's completely metal. There's like a padlock on the front.
Can Marcy just like look at the the casket just to see, because sometimes they have like little labels on it indicating what kind of contents is inside. Can Marcy just kind of look around and see if there's anything like that?
Yeah. On the top, on the front of the door, you could call it. There's a label that has a little bit of information, something indicating like a presumed time of death, some instructions of like what temperature it needs to be kept at. There is a name, Garrett Stanley.
Garrett Stanley.
But there's no
dumb name.
There's no like picture or anything, and there's no like windows here, so it's not like you can get a sense of this guy's face or anything of like what he looks like.
Closed casket, if you will.
Yeah, it's just a metal casket. And
is that the only thing in the room? Sorry.
There's a couple of other things like medical supplies that need to be kept chilled.
That's Mom's job.
Yeah, well, some of it is for delivery. Like you guys aren't allowed to touch it. But other than that, that's pretty much everything in here. Nothing much.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary in your corridors, aside from this corpse, which I'll give you the same note. It's a little odd that no one is coming alongside this thing. Usually, like I said, there's a family member or a person of faith, a holy person, or sometimes even law enforcement if this is like meant to be used as a piece of evidence or something. No one's coming with this thing, which is a little odd.
Marcy is a little bit like weirded out by the corpse thing and is like, it better not be a monster. Leaves the storage area room and goes back to the control room, and she kind of just leans on the chair, puts her feet up.
Up on the dashboard.
Up on the dashboard.
My chair, my dashboard.
She has a little toothpick in her mouth. I did not describe how Marcy looks like.
Oh,
she has a little toothpick in her mouth. No, it's okay. She's buff. She's an older lady. She's probably like in her 40s or something. She has her hair in a ponytail, kind of similar to Lockhart, but hers is a little bit higher, and her hair is like almost like a redder ginger, like almost fiery ginger. She has a little bit of scars on her. She looks like a badass. I think she looks like an angry mother, if that makes sense. Like you get the presence of an intimidating mother, and she's just sitting there, laying back, kind of watching and listening out, make sure nothing suspicious is going on. Occasionally checking the sonar room to make sure Murph is not doing anything suspicious.
There's still a couple station workers coming through with smaller items that they're going to go place into bulk storage, pass through here, the sonar room, and then into storage right at the end of the hallway there. As you can kind of just lean back in your chair and look through the door and make eye contact with Samuel Murphy, sonar technician, who's doing much the same thing right back at you.
Got a cig?
No. What a fucking submarine. Why am I the suspicious one? Fucking Higgins over here trying to burn down the sub every 20 minutes.
I was just asking.
Murphy is he's just gonna like turn away from Higgins and just watch these guys as they move stuff into bulk storage, because despite everybody suspecting Murphy no reason at all, in his head he's like, I would die for this fucking ship. Nobody's gonna mess with it. If I see somebody trip, like slightly scuff like my sonar table, I'm like, hey!
All Marcy is thinking is looking at Murph's like trinket collection is like, I don't trust him. He's a thief.
I know Lockhart.
To describe,
I think Lockhart's reading him right. At the very least, she trusts him with his fucking station.
To describe Murphy for the audience at home, I know you have art there, but he looks a bit like he's kind of like, I want to say, an Irish Daniel Radcliffe. He's got like dark reddish hair. He's got that sort of toned scrawniness to him. A bit of a sleeper build. But the first thing that anybody would see or notice when they look at him is the fact that he only has one arm and the other one is cybernetic. And the second thing that they would notice when they look at him is the fact that he is surrounded, basically on all sides, by various like little trinkets, knickknacks, rocks set up, lots of sticky notes with smiley faces on them. Because who knows why, but he likes smiley faces. As well as there's a couple smiley faces just around the ship that he's left places.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably one on the back of like Captain Lockhart's shirt or something. At some point.
I would not do that. Murphy does not want to get fired. He really needs this job. I'm gonna test the waters, but I'm not gonna fucking boil him.
He had good recommendations.
As you two bicker and banter and watch the last of the station dock workers, if you will, carrying on the last bit of cargo, and eventually Captain Emelia Lochart eventually slides her way down the through the airlock and on board.
As soon as Marcilla sees Captain Lochart, she like puts her legs down off the dashboard of the control room.
You definitely hear the sound of boots hitting the ground. Know exactly what just went on.
Like, oh. Dust it off as possible.
When Marcy puts her feet down, that's when I lean back and put my feet up because I need her to know I'm better than her.
So can you put your feet up on my desk?
No, I put my feet in the sonar center. I'm in the sonar.
Oh, you're in the sonar center. Yeah, I see you across the room. That's your station. You're fine. I just walk inside like, Marcy, well done. You almost got yourself cleaned up. You're still in my chair.
It's a nice chair.
It is a nice chair. I'll be sure to get you one that's, well, I mean, yours is exactly the same quality. Maybe I'll get you one with a fresher screws or something. But thank you for watching. You may report back down to the security office.
Aye, boss. And then she leaves the room and then slides down the ladder like a badass.
And I'm just gonna pull a rag out of my inner jacket pocket and dust off.
Did you need
She also had good recommendations.
Lysol?
Yes, please.
Fuck off. You hear that over the walkie-talkie?
I pulled the Lysol underneath out from under my desk again.
Yeah, I'll wipe off my desk. Alright, got everything on board. It's all secured. Anything fragile tied down?
Looks like they did a good job, as far as what I can see.
Right.
Nothing's out of the ordinary.
Well, except for the corpse and cold storage.
I checked that and it seemed okay. Seems suspicious though.
Yeah.
We have an open comm line or something like that.
Yeah.
Walkie-talkie.
Everyone either has a walkie-talkie or a
comm line.
headset, something short-range comms that'll let you talk to each other through the ship.
Yeah. In this moment, I was talking directly to Murphy. I think I'm gonna do this if I'm on the radio.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be the high sign.
You all can't see our cameras, but we have cameras on. I'm just doing a little gesture for when I'm on the radio.
We're holding up invisible microphones to our microphones.
Yes.
Honestly, if you really think about it, the corpse isn't all that weird. Because we've transferred corpses before. I'm guessing that this is just like the person that would have come along with the corpse just couldn't come along with the corpse, and then
That's entirely likely.
they're not going to send somebody from 45.
I mean, I suppose it's not the. No, yeah, I mean, it's not the first time we've delivered in less than ideal conditions. It's going to be fine. I'm just worried about it sliding around. In fact, let's get some ratchet straps on it.
There were. It was strapped down.
That one.
I mean, honestly, I'm just glad to not have to deal with another passenger. Because last one, that fucking mom was such a bitch. Oh yeah, your son died. Whoopsie daisy. You shouldn't be on fucking Europa if you don't want your son to die.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Jesus.
Right. I'm gonna check the time on my watch. Make sure we're still on schedule.
You are about 5 minutes ahead of schedule, actually. Despite John Admin's long-winded speeches, you're a little bit ahead.
Good. All right. We're ahead of schedule. Let's keep it up. Marcy, please clear that there's nobody else in the submarine that shouldn't be here. Check the door monitors. And
Okay.
O'Brien, you
Yeah.
did your last sweep on the engines and nuclear reactor. How's it looking?
She's looking great.
Set to take off?
You know it. Aye, Captain.
Great. All right, Marcy, I'm waiting for your confirmation.
Actually, is everything
Then we're gonna
okay?
seal up, and we're gonna.
I'm not gonna say anything. You let me know, Brady. Is everything good? Are all the door monitors fine?
You look at the door monitors. You can see how many doors are open. And you can kind of run your
close
mental
the doors.
Yeah,
That's
sort of
between me
run-
and Murphy.
Shut the
You can run your sort of mental math. You watch one close, and then you sort of count in your head of like bulk storage door, center door, Mum's is closed, dry cold storage is closed, everything is closed. It's closed. Okay, shouldn't, as long as no one's hiding in a closed door, there shouldn't be anyone here.
Interesting. Okay. We seem to be clear.
All right, I will take that. All right, everyone ready? Man your stations. We're gonna start diving, and I will get on my control.
Yep. You give your quick briefing that you're going to go through a 5-day journey. To note, your chief engineer probably is also aware of this, that you only have 5 days worth of fuel rods, which with the equipment that you have, it's not impossible to make more should anything happen. But it is worth being aware that you might be cutting it a little close as far as fuel goes.
Right.
You still have your backup engine on diesel fuel, but that'll only get you about half a day's worth.
After this job is done and we get paid at 45, I'm gonna buy some bulk. Fuel rods are expensive.
You said we
Gotta
could make another?
You
Yes.
would need to you'd need to get more uranium, which that would be the hard part, but it's
Right.
not impossible
Got it.
in an emergency. Probably something you've actually done before.
All right, Murphy, we clear? Anything we're gonna hit on the way down?
Looks like we're clear. There's a bit of a schmutz on the left-hand side, but I think we're far enough away from it that we're not going to hit it.
All right. I'll ease a little bit to the right. And we die. Filling the ballasts.
The briny sea.
as you hit the button, the airlock closes, the hatch. And the rest of you hear the hooks attaching the JP Holland to Station 48 unlatch, and you begin to feel a moment of weightlessness as you slowly
Descend.
begin moving. Descend, thank you.
Descend into the deep.
You have 5 days to travel.
Ooh.
Ooh. Music change.
Yeah.
In these 5 days, all you will have is each other. No long-distance radios connect you to any stations. And only Station 45 will know if you ever make it there or not. That we will find out in 5 days' time. But for now, you begin your steady descent into Narrow Trench 40. The quickest, if not safest, route to Station 45.
We're getting a little bit close to the wall on the right-hand side and top. If you could maneuver us down and to the left just by 2 degrees, that'd be great.
Thank you, Murphy. Okay. Check it now. Are we clear for a straight path?
Looks like it. We might hit... No, never mind. We're good.
Right. Report again in about 30 minutes. See if there's any course changes that need to happen.
10-4.
The trench is relatively straight, but there is a point where you know, about in the midway, not your first time down this trench, that there is a part where it gets relatively narrow, and you're going to need to take things a little bit slower. This is accounted for in your 5 day of fuel and travel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my watch, set myself a 30-minute timer, set the submarine controls to sort of just auto straight ahead. Start moving down the ladders to check on everyone.
Sure thing.
Doing my captainly duties.
Marcilla, you note a door opens from the control room. Someone's heading down ladder.
I like check in just to make sure it's captain and not something else. I just reporting.
Yeah. Coming
Ladder.
down. I'm coming down to you.
Got it. And Marcy's just hanging in the security room. Has her legs up again, just on the dashboard.
Yeah.
And there's she has a little trash can and it's just filled with toothpicks. And she has a little container of toothpicks.
Entirely just toothpicks.
Yeah. And
Love
then she
character
has
development.
one in her mouth. She changes them every hour. And she's just kind of keeping her ears open and her eyes open, just make sure everything's good.
I go ahead and push into your room. Everything clean down here? Everything clean? Weapon systems in order?
Seems so.
You know we have a trash deposit.
It's a little embarrassing. She kind of kicks her trash can away that's not an invisible sight.
Don't let it spill.
It's my room.
It's your room. It's our sub. So let's be careful not to have any debris fall in between the cracks.
Okay.
But thank you, you're doing good
Okay,
work,
boss.
Captain.
Yep, that's what I said.
Sure thing, Marcy. Just keep watch. Let me know if there's any movement.
Got it.
In the off chance we have a stowaway, just find them, toss them in the brig, and we'll have them do cleaning in exchange for us not reporting them.
Oh, I was just gonna beat him up, but that makes more sense.
Doesn't hurt to have more hands.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on O'Brien.
You walk past through the battery room. And there's a bit of a sound coming from some of the breakers in here, but it doesn't sound bad. You walk past.
I want to be sure. I'm gonna stop in the battery room and I'm actually gonna radio out. Hey Murph. Not Murph. Hey O'Brien.
Good.
I could do it too.
Can you come down to the battery room and just
Absolutely.
confirm it's in order? Hearing a
I'll be
weird
right
sound, but I'm not sure if there's anything of the issue here.
You quickly see the door open. That's adjacent to the battery room from the ladder room.
Mm-hmm.
Reactor.
What are you hearing?
I'm assuming it's sort of like a buzzing.
There's like an
Something
electrical
out of the
hum sound that's maybe a little louder than it sounds like it should be, and you're pretty much immediately aware of that, like, okay, something's a bit off. There might be a little too much power coming in somewhere in here, and I imagine you take a quick look.
Yeah, I take a quick look. I take a seemingly random panel off the side
Yeah.
of the machine, and I just kind of get a little flashlight out, and I kind of start poking around.
Kind of go with the sound,
Take a look.
open a panel, look in, everything looks nice, put your ear up to it a little better. Doesn't really sound like it's coming from this one. You move to another that's nearby. Look through, nothing's that bad. Power goes out in the sonar room as you two hear up just one of the breakers pop immediately.
It's dark up here. Did any of you touch anything?
Yeah, there was an issue in the battery room. We're gonna get you back up.
Copy. I'm
You have
flying
flashlight,
blind right now.
headlamp, anything?
Captain,
Yeah,
do I have
we're
permission
getting it.
Do I have permission to anchor the ship so that we don't hit anything?
We should still have good course for about 5 to 10 minutes, give or take, if I'm correct.
From your last
Copy,
look,
setting
Murph,
the
that sounds
timer.
about right.
If we don't get power up in the next 5 minutes, feel free to drop anchor.
Copy.
Okay.
O'Brien's listening in on the conversation, but he's also busying himself
Yeah.
looking for the source of the issue.
Yeah, you saw it. The pop of whatever breaker just went kaput, flew open the panel as well. And so you just move
Let's
over
see,
there, and it's just like,
I believe
like 3
there's-
wires just burnt out immediately.
There's individual breakers in each room adjacent to the ladder, right?
Yes.
Or am I wrong? Okay.
Oh wait, I may have made a mistake here. There
This
are
is the
breakers.
primary power room.
There are breakers in every room. This is the primary power room. Everything goes from the reactor to here to the breaker. So there could be something up above that maybe went kaput, but there's something in here as well that clearly went wrong and might need to be changed out. and replaced, so.
Murphy's gonna check the breaker in the sonar center, see if anything's. I assume.
Breaker would be in the control room, but you gotta move
Oh yeah. I'll
You-
go
move
you
over
move-
there to drop
So
anchor.
you move to the control room. Marcy, you see a door ping open. Murphy moves to the control room. You check the breaker in there. Luckily, the lights are on in this room, and you see that sonar center room did just fully just turn off, and something tripped the breaker. seemed like a power surge, maybe. So you can just wait to flick that on as soon as they give you the go ahead.
Okay.
I'm also gonna go check bulk storage.
Okay. You check the lights in there. It seems the lights have gone off in here. There is emergency lights on, so it's dim, but you can see, and everything looks pretty much a-okay. Nothing in here was super reliant on power, just the lights, basically.
Okay, cool. Is it just the sonar center control room? Can you see the diagram from down there, or is it how is it wired down to cold storage?
I'll go check cold storage right now. Brian, how is it looking from just what you can tell?
Give me some kind of check. Intellect with you have engineering, right?
C.
Yes. Okay. Give me an intellect check with your master skill engineering bonus. So, for everyone's knowledge, just a quick review. When you make a check, you roll a D100. You want to roll below your stat value. Any skill bonuses you can apply increase the stat for that roll. So you have a little bit easier time.
And you said in intellect and engineering.
Yep.
Okay.
So intellect plus
So that's
1.
pretty high.
Pretty high.
That's pretty high. Dare I share my stats with the audience and my at least this anyways?
If you so
Doesn't-
choose.
Just roll? Okay, we'll keep it a secret.
Keep everything.
Oh, okay. I rolled a
So if you roll a below, we can
That
declare
actually
it's.
sucks. It's like
Aw.
my highest stats and I screwed it up.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all right.
Just let me know, people, whenever you roll, if you roll a multiple of 11, because that means it's a crit. Whether a success or fail, it's a crit.
Got it.
So if you roll double zeros, 11, 22, etc., just let me know. So from that reaction, I assume that's a failure.
Just for my brain, I rolled a D100. Is there anything else I need to add to that?
Nope.
Okay, then yes, it was a
Get
fail.
above or below your.
It was above.
Okay.
So yes, we
So,
work out.
number 1, mark a stress.
Okay.
You will be able to fix it, but it's gonna take maybe a little longer.
We need drugs.
Mark 1 stress. You will be able to fix it, but it'll take a little longer than you would like. And you know you're gonna have to stop the ship, and that's gonna be a whole thing of like, am I gonna have to stop the power so we don't waste too much? And you're just kind of thinking about all these things of like, it'll probably take about 30 minutes.
Everything that's horrible that's about to happen can be traced back to my terrible roll. Oh, I got this. It's so high. I'm the smartest person on the ship. No.
That is really unfortunate.
There's powers that be that don't want this to go well. So it's actually in character.
Murphy, you're running blind for a lot longer than you would like to be. I mean, while that's all being figured out, Captain, you head up to cold storage, and you pass by Mum's, and enter cold storage. Looks like power's still good in here, at least.
Okay, good. Cold storage is still on.
10-4. Copy that. So it's just localized. Well, at least that means that it's not. Means it wasn't external. It means it was something internal that can be fixed. And I'm gonna go ahead and make the executive decision to just dock the ship now.
Makes sense.
So I'm gonna tie us to the right-hand wall.
Yep. Just slunk something. Bring the ship to a stop. Gently caress the wall. You are running blind for the most part. If anyone wanted to peep outside the ship with like the weapon periscopes, you could.
I'm pretty close by, right? It's in weapon control.
Yeah, which is right next door to security, I believe.
Okay, I think I'll peep over just to make sure everything's good. Nothing odd or out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you see a small fish flutter by, but nothing openly hostile.
That'd be good fried.
O'Brien, is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier? Like, do you need any extra wires or anything like that?
Yeah, if it's okay with the captain, you can lend me a hand down here.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. We're parked anyways.
Oh, good. This is an open line, so I can hear this.
I
Just
figured.
checking.
I think we've only got open lines.
You only have
Yeah.
an open line, yeah.
We could hear everything.
Good call. Go to the fabrication table if you could, and O'Brien, just report any supplies that you need.
Basically, just need new wires.
Aye, Captain.
Whatever power surge happened completely internally. Power was being directed there, and maybe the nuclear reactor is running just a tiny bit hot.
Where is the fabrication table?
That would be in engineering near the reactor.
Okay, so
In the
where it
reactor
says
room.
engine?
Yeah.
In the reactor room, okay. Got it.
It's more or less part of O'Brien's station.
Copy. Okay, I go down there and start.
Yeah.
I assume I feel confident that he's able to use the fabricator, right?
Oh yeah, it's not hard. You basically
Okay.
just dump in some basic materials, and it's a completely automated system. There's like a little touchscreen pad with a catalog
Just
of
like
items.
Subnautica!
Yeah, basically.
That's where all our funding went.
Actually, no. Most of our funding went into having enough resources to make repairs all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So this goes into that a little bit.
Smart.
Like you have the resources you need to make whatever new wires, new trips, new breakers, whatever you basically need.
Love
like,
that.
Something's happening. It's like,
I'm so much more immersed now. I love Subnautica.
so you get to work on that, and sort of like wonders in the back of your mind of like maybe my fine tuning on the reactor isn't as fine as it should be because it routed a little too much power here, and since the sonar room was the only room that was getting any action, it just went all there. So maybe turn down the output on the reactor just a little bit, cool it down just slightly. But you know, these things happen. Any amount of electrical use will cause something to fail eventually.
Okay.
So you start to get to work on that. What's everyone else doing?
I'll migrate back up to the control room breaker,
You pass by
and I'll
Murphy.
just. Mhm.
I'm in the reactor.
And I'll just.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Murphy's in the reactor room with the fabricator. I'm moving back up on to the control room. Marcy, are you on the periscope?
Yeah, I am.
Thanks. Good call. Appreciate it. And I'll stand by the breaker. I'm tempted to... Just because I don't feel comfortable with the sonar being down, but... Not going to make any executive decisions to fuck with the wiring up here myself.
Right.
I'll leave that to the engineer.
Also, I want Marcy to, like, occasionally sometimes just check on the security stuff to make sure everything seems to be okay.
Yeah.
Am I alerted even if I'm not in the room? Or is it just
Well,
when I'm in the room?
We'll say you have like a pager or something that's like beeps whenever there's alarm going on in security.
And you said I don't know what door opens?
Yeah.
Just that a door opens?
You won't
Okay.
know what door opens, just that a door opens.
Okay. I guess as a system, everyone kind of checks in when they move, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I would certainly
door-
recommend it.
The doors open slowly enough that it's pretty easy to make that quick check. And nothing really strikes you as odd. You can have your system. No one really breaks it. Everyone's, you think, is where they should be. Some time
Enter
passes.
the periscope.
Periscope,
Okay.
looking through, looks clear. Water's a little murky, but that's not unusual.
Okay.
Even with the searchlight on, it's a little hard to see, but switching back and forth between a couple of them looks pretty clear. Nothing big on your ass.
It's like when you play Don't Starve and there's the torch and you can barely see anything.
Exactly, yeah. That's a good analogy. Just can't see very far, yeah.
It's funny.
Nothing too crazy. Couple other, like, small, curious schools of fish just moving through in and out, but otherwise looks fine.
No dangerous looking fish. No, I don't know.
I mean, there's like some.
What
with
would
this,
Marcy
like,
recognize?
There's like some with this like fucked up goblin nose, but like.
Would not eat that one.
Just a punched-in goblin nose.
I'm
But,
gonna actually.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Figuring we're nearly fixed up, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
hopping over to the emergency station, making sure that power in there is still good.
Power's good in here.
Okay.
Are my
Like
repairs
March-
almost done?
Yeah, we'll say your repairs are just about to finish, and you can let Captain know to turn the breaker back on. And
Captain, I got only a few more minutes on this, and we should be good to go.
All right. Do you need any more supplies from the fabricator?
No, I think we're golden.
Yeah, I've got that covered. Could you go check the breaker in the control room, see if the sonar sensor pops back on?
Once I get the go-ahead from O'Brien, can I flip the switch?
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Man, I was with you.
And four.
We're in the same fucking room. I was just helping with repairing. I was fucking dumb.
And I will flick the.
Slaps back.
You flick you switch the breaker back. Just reset. Lights come on in the sonar room. Bulk storage also lights up.
All right, power's all good up here. Murphy, come back up to sonar. Let's get moving.
Will do. Brian, I think you're the only one that likes me.
Meanwhile, silently by
Probably
yourself in the control room, like a good crew.
I just kind of shoot him a look. I'm just like, well, you haven't done anything to piss me off yet.
Fuck, I didn't do anything to piss them off, but they just fucking hate me.
I lean in and I say,
Women
"Oh,
hate
you're
you."
fine."
Fish love me, women hate me.
Well, I slam Murphy's bag and I'm just joking with you. You're fine in my book.
Thanks, Brian.
And I thank him. I thank him for his help.
Yeah, of course, mate. All right, up I go. Then I head back up to the sonar center.
Climb up the ladder, pass by Captain into the sonar room. You notice that the sonar stopped beeping. I imagine you probably flipped a kill switch so that it wasn't still making sound while you were just docked and still and very much open to attracting creatures. Lights were on. Flick that back on and immediately sonar ping. Big red dot.
Captain, something bad's happening right now. I'm picking up something massive on sonar.
Sonar ping. It just moved
Mark-
away.
Can I check the
It
periscope?
was just a fish that was a little too
Go,
close.
can you check?
That got evaporated.
Never mind on that. We're
Looks like a
fine.
fish.
Yeah, I can see that on my cams too. I just freak the fuck out.
Is that the roleplay equivalent of a jump
I
scare?
appreciate you being
Basically.
on top of it, Murphy.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah, warning. A warning's a warning. Thanks for keeping track.
I'll
Yeah,
keep an eye on all the other fish too.
You watching the cams. There was definitely a fish like close enough to just be evaporated by the sound of the sonar going off.
Yeah, that's the thing. Don't look that up, audience.
It's
don't look
nasty
that up.
shit.
Yeah, don't swim in front of a submarine. You're gonna get obliterated like immediately.
It's so bad. It's so
It's
nasty.
crazy. It's also really metal.
I don't know what's worse, going through that or standing in front of an airplane turbine. Anyway,
That's for another
That's for
roleplay adventure.
that's a different kind
We're
of
all
horror.
pilots.
We're all pilots. Yeah, we're all pilots on one plane.
4 pilots, 1 plane.
But we all failed the landing portion of our training.
Oh,
So is that
fuck.
plus or score? Or is that-
Oh god.
You know how to laugh this.
Swim, raise an anchor.
Raise an anchor. Everyone starts moving. You feel a little bit of a whoa as you start to move again, but you get your sea legs pretty quick. And everything smooths out a little bit. I imagine O'Brien checks the power output on the reactor, and it just is like, okay, maybe this battery is a little bit unstable, but otherwise everything's a little bit fine, so you turn down the output and cool it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything
Little bit.
seems... Everything seems in order, though. Beyond
Turn the
little-
knob to the left just a little bit.
little exactly, basically. This reactor is basically foolproofed of, like... It can go bad if you leave it, but, like, there's really the only two variables you need to really worry about is the output and the current heat.
Okay.
Like, you don't want it to... You gotta kind of find that middle line of, like, it's producing enough heat to convert into energy that will actually be used by the ship. But
Okay.
you don't want to be overdone, otherwise you get breaker busts like that.
Well, outside of general repairs, my role is like I'm just kind of watching the stuff like a hawk, anyways.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's your main job. And then to replace the rod when it comes to, which is also fairly foolproofed.
Yeah.
You have the hazard
It's
suit
the reason
because...
yeah, I got this cool Gordon Freeman suit.
It should be more or less
Yeah.
safe to operate this thing even without that, but you're in here all the time, so better safe than sorry.
Yeah, why risk it? Yeah.
Like, you can get an x-ray, but you don't want to be the technician in the room all the time with it.
The suit comes with a Geiger counter.
Yes, it does. And everything's reading pretty clean on that note.
Groovy.
You get your moving again, and you're maybe a little bit low on... Maybe 20 minutes short of some of the power you would have liked, but, you know, you're fine, probably, unless there's any other major moments where
Not
you
too
need to stop for
bad.
too long. Only 30 minutes of time.
That's not too bad.
You can make up that power by turning off the lights somewhere.
Hmm.
I'll just shut the light and the if we can cut light from the crew bunks in the mess room as well as do we need lights in the weapon room right now?
Captain, I could just flip the breaker for bulk storage.
Yeah, I suppose so. Nothing harmful there.
Yeah.
Here, I actually have the breaker in my room, so I will.
Wait,
Good
wouldn't the
call.
breaker in your room turn off sonar center too? So the breaker and sonar.
No, it's got
center
switches.
bulk storage?
The way
Right.
that I set it up was all of the breakers are in the rooms next to the ladder, and they just
Got
handle
it.
like
Okay.
the whole hallway
It
down.
handles the branches. Got it. I understand. I get it now.
So yeah.
So I'll go around disabling the rooms that we don't immediately, so that we can try and save a little bit of power.
Make sure the dry and cold storage is on, probably because it needs to be regulated, right?
Yeah.
Well, yes, yeah, that needs to be on. But
I
I'll
can go-
turn off bulk.
Sorry.
I'll turn off power to. I'll shut power to bulk storage. I'll
Shut
go into
Mum's
Mum's.
down.
Yeah, Mum's. I could shut her down.
She
I
gives
am
me,
against turning
she gives me the heebie-jeebies.
She takes a long time to power up, so
It's a whole thing.
Maybe best to leave that on in case of an emergency.
Yeah,
Hmm.
mums. I'll turn off the crew bunks in the mess hall.
So crew bunks, mess hall, bulk storage are all off now.
Those are all off,
Okay.
so you can try and save power.
A little bit. Every
I'm
bit
marking all
helps.
the statuses too.
Hmm?
I'm marking all the statuses too.
Oh, that's smart.
That's
Very
smart.
nice.
Every bit helps. Do your part.
We're all
Conserve
using a
energy.
map for different purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the body on mine too.
That's fun.
That's cool. Just in
Yeah.
case it does
Your-
devious things.
Your first day of travel continues relatively smoothly. I guess I should ask how things go as the lot of you eventually need some sleep.
I guess we do it in shifts, probably, right?
Probably.
I'll take first shift.
Okay. I think Marcy still have her like pager on her, just in
Okay.
case. Sleep with one eye open.
Time. Mars. While Murphy's is Murphy staying awake or going to sleep?
I'm staying awake.
You're staying awake. All right, Murphy. I know you can handle sonar and the control room. Status on the. Okay, Marcy, you get some shut eye. And O'Brien. Always hard to decide whether. I have some very rudimentary knowledge on mechanical stuff, so I think O'Brien, you can go give it one last pass over, make sure it's all clear, and then you can go ahead and nod off as well.
Also, Marcy knows sonar stuff as well, so maybe after.
Yes, which that's how we will swap.
Okay.
Nice.
So Murphy, you can handle sonar and control, and I will go down to watch the engineering station while Marcy and O'Brien get some shut eye.
I mean, it might be better to do the opposite way around because I've got mechanical repair.
Good call. Murphy, you go down. I'll be up here.
So books.
And O'Brien, you can go ahead and turn power back to the crew bunks if you need it. Make sure you're not freezing yourself to death.
I appreciate that, Captain.
As the power's back up on the crew bunks.
Yeah, power's back up on the crew bunks. Marcy, on the way out, can you go ahead and turn off the weapon systems? I don't think we immediately need them right now.
Okay, and then Marcy will turn it off.
Alright.
You can leave
Still keep
security
her
on.
security on. Yeah.
Weapon control offline.
So ominous. She sleeps with her gun.
As I'm going down to the engine room and reactor room, I'm gonna just check in on Mums, see that my Smiley's still there.
I feel like you're the only one that's not creeped out by mums. We're all like, ugh.
Yeah, I'll finally describe Mums now.
Yay!
As like 3 people are passing by it, Mums is the medical wing. What should be stocked by a 5th crew member is instead a relatively sterile room, tile floors, tile walls, tile everything. A surgical bed, curtains surrounding, and a series of rails hanging from the ceiling, all connected to a computer mounted on the wall. Hanging from the rails is a series of mechanical arms, each equipped with various medical equipment, saw blades, syringes, scalpels, just robotic hands, that all are attached to this set of rails, the most jarring of which being one that is almost a full humanoid body, an upper torso with 2 arms attached, a head of sorts with nothing on it. It's just a completely smooth, flat porcelain
Smiley
face with a smiley face drawn on in Sharpie. And that's Mums, the medical unmanned medical staff. Wait, mechanical unmanned medical staff.
There it is.
Wait, who's currently gonna sleep? It's gonna be Marcilla and who
It's
else?
Marcy and O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Okay, got it. Noted.
The rest of you pass by it and kind of always a little bit unnerved by this thing that is supposed to be able to save your life if you ever need it, but is honestly kind of a horrifying just mess of hanging arms and a torso.
Marcy's just thinking to herself, I think I'd rather just die.
I'm gonna polish off a bit of dust from her shoulder. There you go, Mums. I'll take care of you, don't worry.
There is a monitor on the screen that sometimes is used to display messages, like if it needs assistance or like is explaining to its patient what's going on. It is just blank. There is no message in response to you doing that.
I don't care.
I'm just
Also,
letting
when
you
I
know.
Oh, sorry. I was saying, when I start to head back to the crew bunk, can I just check dry cold storage again? Just to make sure. Like everything is in order. Or just one more time.
Just
We'll run
checking over that casket specifically, or
the casket and just mainly the casket. I feel like it's the main item in the room. Just to make sure nothing's changed about it. I don't know. Marcy just has like a kind of weird feeling about it and checks it out.
Without opening it up, looks about the same.
No temperature difference. Like if I touch it on the top of it, it's not like weirdly warm or something.
No, it's cold like the rest of the room.
Okay.
If anything, it's colder than it was when you first checked it.
Which makes sense if it's been in a cold room. Checks out. Nothing looks like it's been moved.
It's a body. It's not gonna move.
I don't know. It seems odd though.
I mean, what's odd about a body? It's basically just an object.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about it. And then Marcy just scans over the room just to make sure it doesn't look like anything's been moved around in any sort of way.
Give me, you know what? Give me some. Do I ask for a fear save?
A fear save? You're making me sound paranoid. I'm just a security officer. I'm just making sure everything's fine.
Just give me intellect. See if you remember.
Okay, intellect. And I can't add anything to that, huh? It's just straight intellect.
Straight intellect.
I'm nervous.
See? Fear is seeping in.
That. I'm right.
Oh no, I failed. 61.
You can't tell if anything has moved or not in any significant capacity. Something feels maybe a little off, but it's hard to say. Add 1 stress.
Damn.
And I'm just gonna head
I'm sleeping with one eye open.
Don't be hogging all those drugs there.
Yeah, Marcy gets lit before she goes to bed. She has weed from nowhere.
Yeah, you gotta be a downer, not an upper.
I can smell that.
It probably is vented straight up into that.
It is edibles.
He's not even...
Marcy, I would like to remind you that the crew bunks are directly beneath bulk storage.
The what?
The crew bunks are directly beneath storage.
I see.
I'm in the reactor room now.
Boop, boop, boop,
The body in the casket's like, can you pass me some of that Zaza?
Pass that shit to the left.
I'm laughing way too much for a horror one-shot, man. This ain't right.
I'm sorry. I feel like everyone is so serious, and Marcy is just like,
See, now you know how it feels, Brady. Now you know how it feels.
I'm having a great time.
You're no different. Whoever wears the crown gets the stick, the big stick.
Whoever wears the crown
Get
gets
the
the
horns,
clowns.
buddy.
You two sleep for a little bit.
Okay.
Who? Just to remind myself, who went where? Murphy's in the reactor
Engineering.
room and engineering, watching back and forth. This ain't exactly your area of expertise, but you know enough to know, like, if it ain't smoking, nothing's probably wrong.
Yep. I don't have full engineering, but I do have mechanical repair.
Which is enough.
Yeah.
Enough to know when something goes wrong, it probably needs to be fixed, and you might know how to do that. Meanwhile, up
In the event that it's
control
like,
room and sonar, Captain.
mainly prioritizing sonar. Controls are just coasting forward.
Pretty much.
I'm just
Kind of nudging.
just
it when you
keeping an
feel
eye,
like
making
you
sure
need
we're not
to.
about to hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will also take a moment to just pull the door open to bulk storage and just shine a flashlight down there. Just scan over and make sure it's all steady and stable, nothing's fallen over.
Sure. I'm not gonna
Does it
ask
have the
for a
red
si-
lights.
Huh?
It has the like.
Yeah, it's got like a
red
emergency dim red lights, but never hurts to have a little more light in there.
Sure.
Looking through, nothing too crazy. Maybe something got knocked over when you hit the brakes earlier, but you can walk in and just put it back on the shelf where it should be, strap it back in. And
Good.
Nothing
Good.
too crazy happens. You go back to sonar?
Good. We go back to sonar. I sealed the door to bulk storage.
Seal the door to port storage. Marcilla gets a little pip on the pager, but nothing. I imagine
no.
you're out of it and don't notice.
She's fully asleep, has one eye open, but doesn't see out of the eye, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
And that eye is red.
that eye is red.
She actually has a glass.
The bulk
eye, it
storage
just never
smells
came
of
up during
weed.
Her interview.
A what? A drug
You
test?
actually- no, you actually just have a glass eye. It just never came up during the interview.
Nah, she has eyes of a hawk. Or maybe it's like a mechanical eye.
Yeah, that's where it came from. It's just a hawk eye.
I don't think that would fit.
It would. It's just jingling around in there.
Yeah, Marcy definitely, like,
Baraka.
as soon as her head hit the pillow, she's out.
You're
She had to learn that.
looking through the radar.
Optimize sleep.
I should ask, Captain.
Yes.
Have you just left the sonar doing as Murphy left it, or are you sort of messing with it as you go, changing the rate or the range?
I try not to mess with the settings too much because I trust Murphy to do his job, and I don't want to make his job harder. I imagine in the time I've worked with them, I've tried to familiarize myself with how they do things, and I try to stay within that realm when I'm taking over.
Sure. In that case, I'll ask Murphy. What sort of settings did you leave it at? What range, rate?
If we're still in the narrow passage, yeah.
You're not in the narrow yet. That will come up
Oh, we're not in
about
the
day
narrow
3.
yet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then we're going how much space do we have? Because we're in a tunnel still, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, everywhere here is a cave, but it's wide enough that you don't have to fully worry about hitting the walls unless you get super
Okay.
duper close.
Well, I'd probably do short to mid range sonar then,
Sure.
just far enough to kiss the edges of the thing.
Sure.
I imagine that we don't have the like blip sonar. I imagine we have like the 3D scan sonar.
Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
And I would have set that on an interval of probably 1.5 seconds.
Sure.
I have a question.
Yo.
I have a question. Since Evan and I's characters are resting, how do rest saves work? I kind of looked at it, but I wasn't sure. Is it even worth, like...
We are gonna ignore that for the sake of this one shot. The beds here suck ass.
Fair. We wake up with back problems.
Yeah.
I go to sleep with back problems.
So does Marcy. She's an older lady. She's just like, my joints.
As Captain Lochart on sonar, you're watching it blip kind of ahead, forward, and you notice like 3 little dots, boom, boom, 4 little dots, boom, 5, boom, they're getting closer, boom.
Is there a periscope in the control room?
There's not, but there are cameras.
In the weapon control.
There are cameras and sonar.
We do have I have externals set up in
that you can't see very far, but you're getting about 5 pings of something in the range of like around 10 feet long. 5 separate little objects all converging on your area.
Do I see what they are in the camera? How fast are they moving?
They are about 500 yards away, we'll say. You can see them coming, and they're approaching at a decently fast pace, maybe 40 yards a minute. So you have a little bit of time to deal with this. You cannot see them on the cameras. The water is way too murky. As you are blipping, it seems like they are maybe picking up speed and are definitely about as aware of your location as you are of them.
Okay.
Probably should prep weapons.
Murphy, all clear in the all clear in engineering?
Yeah, looking like it's fine right now.
All right, we've got 5 objects coming up on sonar. I need you to come up here, man the controls while I head down to weapons.
10-4.
All right.
And I head up.
All right.
We'll pass the ladder.
You pass each other on the ladder, heading back down. If we want to say the numerous doors opening pings the pager a few too many times for Marcilla to ignore it. Actually, it's probably O'Brien that hears it before Marcilla does.
Did you turn off your alarm there?
Oh, fuck. And she immediately gets up.
Like, you're hearing, like...
Tightens her ponytail. Tightens her ponytail. Gotta lock in. And immediately goes to security.
On your walkie-talkie, and you hear that phrase of, like, 5 bogeys. And you're like, oh...
Fuck. And she runs to weapon control. Passes by Mum's, and then slides down.
Yeah, I've got.
Rubbing her eyes.
I restore the power to weapons. I'm already down here before Marcy gets there.
Can I also say that O'Brien took note of the situation and is also getting out of bed.
All right.
And
cool.
And helping. And
you pass by Mums as well. Get in. Where are you heading toward? Weapons or?
I would say people shouldn't all go to weapons.
Yeah.
For safety reasons.
All right. Did you both wake up?
Yes.
O'Brien, just get furnish supply kit. Be ready to handle any hull breaches. Any doors that are not locked down, let's lock them down. And I'm gonna head back up to the control room.
Yep.
Got it. I'll keep watch at weapons.
Captain, I think these are stationary objects. I'm not sure exactly what they are. My mind says they might be mines. Probably slow down a bit and see what's going on there.
All right. And I head back up. I enter the control room.
All right.
And I will take down our speed and probably release some water from the ballast a bit.
Yeah.
So that if it is, say, a stationary mine, we could just float over it.
Fair. You start to rise a little bit. Murphy's on sonar now, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You watch moving toward you at the same rate you are moving toward them. You begin to slow a little bit. At the same time, everyone on the weapons reaches their stations. They're looking at the periscopes. They can see a little further because they've got the big searchlights. not quite at the range that you would want, but water's still a little murky. It's tough to see. The ship comes to a slight slow. The 5 bogies seem to slow a little bit, and then they get really fast, and they spread.
Oh.
Still heading toward you guys, just from different directions now. I should up the intensity a little bit.
Weapons are like any second ready.
I think that they might be heat-seeking. I think that they were. My brain still says that they're bombs. I think that they're definitely heading straight for us.
They could be bombs. They could be fish. Either way, Marcy, get on the weapon, shoot them down before they hit us.
All right.
Okay. Am I able to see enough to aim properly? Is the real question.
They would need to get a little closer, but yes.
I'll wait for the second they get close enough.
Yeah.
Is there
And
like...
maybe.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask if there was like a mini sonar, like a short range in weapons, so you can see through murky water.
There would probably be like a mirror of what you can see.
Okay.
Just like parallel screens that show the same thing, but are only controlled from one.
Makes sense.
So you guys can see these bogies are coming at you from different directions.
I'm switching to short range and decreasing the interval to 0.3 seconds. O'Brien, it's going to take a little bit more of the power output.
Sure
And
thing.
I do that, so now you've got basically a real-time
Basic. Yeah, smart. Good call. As you see, they sort of disappear for a second as they are no longer in range of the short range. They appear again about 2 minutes later. All directions.
Frick. All the weapons are prepped.
2 people on guns. All your weapons are prepped by then. 100%. You've got a 50 caliber chain gun, a rail gun, and a torpedo at your disposal.
Yeah. I will slide down. I will slide down the ladder if I can man one of the other weapons.
Sure.
Okay, so there's 3 people in weapons controls. I'll be in control room then.
Sorry, is O'Brien on weapons?
No, I think you had me go get supplies.
It's just Captain, I think. And...
Yeah, you're preparing for hull breaches, so
yes, I'm prepping.
Yeah, Lockhart and Marcy on weapons.
Okay. I will assume. Okay, so just to be clear, Murphy's and sonar, Captain. Okay. Murphy's and sonar, captains and weapons, securities and weapons, and O'Brien, I assume you're going to emergency equipment?
Yes.
Okay. Solid spread. All right. You've got bogeys coming from basically all directions.
Okay.
2 coming from the bow, 1 coming from pretty much directly below, and then 1 coming from... what would be the left side? I don't know.
I think it's port.
Port? We'll say port. I should have read this before.
Permission to make evasive maneuvers? Captain, permission to make evasive maneuvers?
Granted.
You make evasive maneuvers.
Increasing speed.
Give me... it's a little weird to... We're gonna say you make a speed check. With whatever... And you can apply a skill that makes sense if you have any that makes sense.
Well, I was gonna probably apply my my industrial equipment train score, but I don't even need it because I just rolled a 36.
Is that higher than your stat or below?
That is lower than my stat.
Sweet. Okay, successful evasive maneuvers. You can see one coming. The one on the left tries to go in for something. You drain the ballast, rise up. It goes wide just below you. And you see it sort of pivots to join the 2 coming from the front. You 2 on weapons. You see through the periscopes. Nothing's glowing, so this isn't like nothing with an engine or a light or a tracker is after you. This isn't like a missile or a bomb or something.
Monster.
Whatever this is, it's a creature, a living being. Something swarming
Yep.
you with pack tactics. You realize that you're actually missing one of them. There were 5, and now you only see 4.
I think Marcy also kind of just has her weapons, like, at bay, and also, like, making sure, if that makes sense, like, she has her, like, stun baton in hand, just in case anything does come on.
Are you gonna jump outside and hit the shark?
No, if anything, like, I don't know, somehow gets in.
Well, then we got more serious problems if they do.
Obviously, okay, fine, whatever, I don't do that.
That's what O'Brien's for.
You all feel the ship kind of like, just the moment as like the gravity sort of gets a little bit stronger as you go up. You're looking through weapons, periscope. Who's on which gun, by the way?
I feel like I'm on torpedo.
And I'll be on the...
Okay.
You realize the torpedo can only shoot forward, right?
Yeah. Torpedo can only shoot forward, and I want to say you only have one of those, so you might want to preserve that.
JK. I'm not on torpedo.
Railgun, I think.
Chain gun, railgun.
I'll be on railgun.
It's a little more. That's a little more appropriate for what you're dealing at the size you're dealing with.
Objectively cooler.
Objectively cooler. Who should? All right. Who wants to go first? Actually, better yet, which between you two, who has better speed? I want to say it's Captain.
It's Captain.
Yeah.
You know my speed. Why even ask?
I know it's not great. Captain, you're looking through. You're looking through the periscope on. Well, you said you're on which gun?
Chain gun.
Chain gun, which is pointed a little bit more backward, I would think. So you're looking at the one coming from the stern, and the one you can see the one that tried to go below. You probably see it go right past, and for a moment you see a very fast swimming creature that you've definitely seen before, but maybe don't know the name of. They target subs for sure.
Oh.
They hunt in packs. They try to get inside. So you want to kill this thing quick before it tears a hole in your hull.
Yep.
You sort of you can start to see one passing by, or do you want to go for the one that just swam by?
I'm gonna be smart about this. If I'm gonna go for whichever one seems like it's gonna be easier to hit, because the objective should be less assailants.
Sure.
The
one behind is further away, but it's a pretty straight shot because it's moving straight forward. Once you start firing, it might zigzag a little.
Okay. I'm gonna go for that one.
Give me a combat roll.
Okay. Damn, that's a failure.
Okay.
Oh shit. It's a 55.
Ooh, critical failure. All right.
It's okay. Marcy got to lock in, but she has pretty good thing.
You begin to sort of strafing fire, aiming straight forward and sort of varying, predicting the sort of the dodging. As soon as it notices the flash, it sort of zips off to the side. You try to maneuver up, you go a little too fast, and the gun something jams really bad.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
And it is definitely getting closer. Marcy.
Okay, I lock in. Whatever's the closest target, I'm gonna try to hit.
You're on the railgun, which is facing a little more forward. It's a bit slower than the chain gun, but it's gonna be a one-shot, one-kill, whatever you hit.
Okay. I also add my firearm to this, right?
I will allow it.
And it's a combat roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have a pretty high thing, so hopefully it's not too bad. Yes, I pass!
Ooh, sweet. Was it critical?
No, it's a 23.
Sweet.
And my thing is my 63 is the thing you have to be under.
Right. You aim that railgun, start charging it up, and it doesn't really. It seems like whatever this creature is, you can start to see it. It's sort of like vaguely like raptorous in shape with these big claws that just look like they're designed to grab with an incredible strength, rip and tear with just these like huge lobster-like arms. But you charge up that railgun, ka-choom! Just, it's probably a little louder than that. And railgun tears through this thing, split down the middle. Whatever it is gone. The other one ducks to port.
Lock in.
O'Brien, I have an idea. Do we have how were we doing on power last time you checked?
Is it fair to say at this point I have my supplies and I've gone back down to like?
If you want to move to reactor, we can say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to reactor.
Okay.
Good.
You're checking on the battery. You know that you wanted to change this thing as soon as you woke up, and you have not gotten a chance to do that yet with all the chaos. So you will want to change that that power cell soon.
After the chaos or right now? Soon.
You can handle it now if you want, or it can wait a little bit.
How long would that time me up if I change it? Just in case there's like a hull breach. I don't want to be caught with my pants down.
Not too long, 5 minutes at most. And that's assuming something goes horribly wrong.
5 minutes at most.
Your record for doing this in optimal conditions is like 30 seconds.
Ooh, okay.
You said the chain gun was jammed?
Chain gun is jammed, yes.
Could I?
Oh man.
I'm gonna run down to the reactor room. Does everybody have rubber shoes on?
I guess.
Mark, what the
certainly
fuck
do.
are you doing?
Well, you know, now that I actually know what these things are, we had to deal with them on my old ship, and I'm thinking we just do the same thing that got rid of them last time, because we didn't have.
Are you gonna electrocute the outer hole?
I'm gonna electrocute the outer hole if O'Brien lets me.
You know what? That sounds like that's gonna burn through us.
There's a risk. I need to change this battery.
If you're wearing rubber stuff and if nobody's touching it, I've got a metal arm. I could do it. I could wrap and be the one that actually connect the hole.
Just to reiterate, I have to change the battery out, right?
Can you use what's left of the depleted core? You think?
O'Brien?
I was going to change this battery out, right? Why not just use it now?
Yeah,
and then I'll change it out after.
It will.
All right,
I was gonna change the battery out anyways.
We're electrocuting the hole. Do I get to electrocute the hole?
You know what? We'll say, give me a quick speed roll to see if you can get down to reactor before the next attack.
Okay. That is a failure.
Damn.
Okay, you will get there next round.
Yep.
Okay.
The we're just gonna call them lobster raptors because the lobster raptors make another pass. The one is coming from both your port and starboard side, and all of you just hear something thunk into the side, and just the sound of metal rending as something is trying to get into your ballast tanks. The exact rhyme of where is a bit tough.
Does my security thing get like dinged?
Oh yeah, big time. There's an emergency. There is there's a security announcement automated that's just like hull breach detected in ballast hull breach detected in ballast tank.
Hull breach detected in ballast tank.
Where is that? Sorry.
Depends. It is sectioned in several parts. Closer to mostly the biggest one is by the stern, but there's sort of it's sort of all around the superstructure.
There is no way to unjam this gun from the inside, right?
Probably not.
I have another question.
I
was gonna say, looking through the periscope, do I see any of the raptors through there?
Sure.
Or is it? Yeah, I still see them.
Oh yeah.
And they're within attacking range?
It's a little danger close, but you can sort of spin around and see the one that that your captain failed to shoot.
Okay.
He's just sort of like lagging behind a little bit, watching the whole thing go down.
I would say someone probably should investigate the breached areas.
I'm running up
Or lock down what area it is in, or at least try to find that out.
Send me the ballast tank so we don't have to worry about flooding just yet. I am going to run my way up.
I can take care of a weapon control, and you could probably go do something else in the meantime.
Sure.
I've got ideas.
All right.
Let me know when I can get to the control room.
All right. If you want to roll me a speed roll.
I would love to roll you a speed roll.
We just pass by each other.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, Murphy, was that a
It's a
fail
fail.
on that speed roll?
Yeah, you said that I would get in the next round.
Yeah. Add 1 stress as well.
Got it.
And same to you, Captain, add 1 stress. You will end this round in the
I'm
battery
at-
room. Murph, you're in the ladder, passing down right now.
Does stress start at 2? It says
Stress-
minimum starts at 2.
Stress starts
Yeah.
at 2, yes.
So then I should be at 4 because I failed the gun and I failed the run.
Yep. That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Oh, it goes up?
Yep, it only goes up.
Oh, groovy. I love it.
I don't. Who haven't I addressed this round? Security and engineer. What are y'all up to?
Okay. I'm prepping for another attack.
Okay.
I'm trying to take down another bitch.
Charging that rail.
Well,
Do you want to take a shot?
Yes. Whatever seems the easiest to hit.
Yep.
Or
I'll
the
say
biggest threat.
That one that the one that Captain Lockhart failed to shoot.
Okay.
You can get a good sight on that one. He's not moving too much.
Fuck! Oh, fuck! It's really bad!
Oh, no.
It's so bad!
What'd you roll?
It's a 99!
That's the worst you can get. Oh boy.
Jesus.
Okay.
Where is
Brady,
the
how long do
railgun?
you want this one shot to go? Because it's about to be a lot shorter.
Where is the
I
railgun
think-
stationed on the outside hull? What room is it closest to?
The railgun?
Mm-hmm.
What is the least amount of damage? Would it be? What room would it be?
Unfortunately, that would be bulk storage.
I was gonna say bulk storage.
Would be the one that's most likely to the most sacrificial room.
Well, that's
Because we
Bulk storage.
prioritize the lives of our crew, and also most of those
Yeah.
crates are sealed anyway, so we could still possibly save them.
Yeah.
Mm.
As the railgun begins charging, you release the trigger to fire. Something goes horribly wrong, and it keeps charging until the electromagnetic force that powers it just crumples the whole thing and takes some of the hole in the bulk storage with it.
You killed
Oh,
a
fuck.
railgun.
Fuck!
Okay. I am
You stole my
locking bulk
balloon.
What
storage.
was that noise?
Yeah, oh,
Don't worry about it.
It is a horrible sound. As alarms start going off like crazy, fucking voice is like this. Hull breach detected in bulk storage. Hull breach detected in crew bunks. Flooding detected in sonar center.
Oh,
Motherfucker, my sonar!
I don't know what
Okay.
went wrong.
I'm rushed. Is there a breach in sonar, or can I lock it off?
It's so by the time you get there next round, you will see that the whatever force has like pulled the door open somewhat, and it's just leaking through it.
So
we
I
gotta
can
close
okay.
the door.
So I can close
One-
the door.
Maybe someone patches it.
If you grab like a weld gun or something, you can just seal that shit shut.
Okay. There's
You don't
repair
have
supplies in
bulkheads?
every major technical room, right?
Fuck.
I believe I would have repair supplies in every major technical room.
Yes.
One, probably, yeah.
So by the time you get there, you'll be able to
You're
fix that.
in there right now.
Yep, I am definitely going to yeah, when it's my opportunity, I'm definitely going to rush over and I'm going to seal the door to book storage.
We're gonna say with that going on, Murphy, you do make it to the reactor room alongside as we begin. Evan, your turn.
Just to make sure nobody's touching water, everybody's got their rubber shoes on, yeah?
Fucking give me a second, as I'm going to hop up on top of the desk.
O'Brien, what were you doing while you were waiting for Murphy to get down here? Just making sure that you're ready to make the change once the battery gets drained? Yes. Because once, if you're following what Murphy's putting down, you're basically going to deplete what's remaining in this fusion battery, and it's going to shut power off to the whole ship, electrify the hull, kill whatever's on the hull, maybe, and maybe some of the things that are touching the hull inside as well, if anything got inside. Hope not. But it will kill the power to the ship as a whole until you can get the next battery in.
Yeah, I'm treating this like a race car driver pit stop.
I should probably add a stress to myself for failing the weapon
absolutely.
Thing, right?
You know what? Add two stress to yourself.
Fuck. Okay.
It should be 3 because you killed my railgun.
Since there is some.
I think I wanted to do that.
You know what?
I know
Actually,
you wanted to be awesome.
With the sound of that going on, we're just gonna call a quick. Everyone, give me a panic check. Roll a d20 and tell me if you rolled below or equal to your current stress.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay.
Oh, I'm actually below.
I rolled equal.
I rolled exactly my stress level.
Okay.
What does that mean?
That means so if you roll equal or below, that does mean you failed.
Oh.
And we will go down the list and see who needs to make what panic.
This is bullshit.
Sorry.
Fucking 5.
May I use
pretty low, so luckily, you know, you guys should have pretty low stress, so those of you who do fail, it's not going to be super bad. I'm just going to go down the list real quick. Miles O'Brien, did you succeed or fail? What number did you roll?
I have 3 stress and I rolled a 2.
You are hearing the sound of your baby, the railgun exploding, and given the everything that's going on, you become nervous. You gain 1 stress. That's it.
Gain 1 stress. Okay. Can I take my book out at any point? And caress it?
Your manual about panicking and bad situations. You know what? We'll say you could use that as like a one-time advantage on a panic check.
Can I, please?
If you so choose.
So nothing changes? Yeah, because that was... I'm really annoyed I rolled a 2.
Go ahead and roll again, and you can take whatever the better option is.
Don't screw me, dice. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go with...
You just want to roll above a 3.
Okay, that's an 18.
Good. Okay, you are not panicked. You take a deep breath, caress that little manual, remember what it says. That panic is the death of an
harbinger
entire
of catastrophe is what it says on the cover.
Yeah. You know
what's
doing
crazy?
If you panic.
It's up the back of my pocket.
You know what's crazy? If I didn't get 2 stress, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
I would have been fine.
These rolls have been great so far. I love this.
Captain Lochart.
Okay. I failed.
You failed. Okay. What number did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
A 1. Actually, that's a good thing in this case.
Really?
You get an adrenaline rush.
Oh, that's cool.
You get an adrenaline rush. You have advantage on all rolls for the next...
That's awesome.
For the next 9 minutes. And you can reduce your stress by 1d5.
Well, fuck! Alright.
Well, 1 on the panic table is pretty good. That's the only good thing.
That was a very captain-like role of you to make.
5. I just fucking lock in. Unfortunately, I only go down by 1.
Yeah.
But
Murphy.
Hey.
I got a 3. I had stress of 3.
All right, you are.
Oh, we all failed?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay,
We all failed?
luckily no one's near you. How did y'all fail panic checks this early?
My
you
people were rolling a
luckily
D20.
luckily no one is near you, right, Murphy?
The dice gods are mad.
I was about to enter the reactor room.
Your panic effect. Okay, so you probably passed by.
I was about.
We'll
to
say
enter the
this
reactor room.
We'll say this happens while you're on the ladder. No one's passed you yet.
Got it.
Just so I can be a little bit nice. You gain 1 stress and become a little bit jumpy, which were you next to everyone in this moment would cause them to gain stress. But we're gonna say that you are not quite near them yet. And then lastly, Security Officer Higgins, what did you roll? You said 3.
So my stress level is a 5, and I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5. Okay. You gain a new condition.
It's just like
You gain a new condition labeled Coward. You must make a fear save in order to engage in violence, otherwise you flee.
oh wow.
As a security officer?
Yup, that is the worst thing you could have gotten.
This is the spookiest episode ever.
Of course I would get the worst thing possible.
Gotcha.
I would get the worst thing
I'm
possible.
so sorry, Alice.
I have like 5 toothpicks in my mouth currently.
And you just bit all of them as that railgun exploded.
Okay.
You're just like, I am never firing a gun again.
I'm literally shaking, but I'm like, I have to look in.
Yep.
Okay.
You are now terrified.
I am
of
useless.
Guns jamming.
Okay.
I'm absolutely useless.
I am now in the reactor room. I am gonna go ahead. I'm gonna jerry rig the ship to basically be like the external hull to basically be a capacitor.
Yeah. Give me a jury rig.
Copy. What role would that be?
Jury rig.
I'm gonna
If you don't have it.
call it intelligence.
Okay. That's a success.
Nice.
Almost a critical success. Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
You get the ship ready to expend all of its energy into its outer hull, electrifying the whole ship. It's honestly a lot easier than you think it should have been to do that. And Miles O'Brien is a little concerned about how easy you did that.
I am doing it. I am holding whatever cables because everybody else has rubber insulation. I don't. I'm holding it specifically with my right arm.
Yeah.
I just want to make that perfectly clear. My heart does not stop
So
when
you're-
one of those fishies touch the ship.
Right, got it.
Don't be grabbing it with your brown hands, no.
In that case, I will assume that O'Brien will be waiting to make the switch when this fuel cell inevitably goes pop.
Yes.
Okay.
What is Captain and Security up to?
I'm just
I don't know if I could
holding
maybe
onto my
up
radio.
anything.
Okay, that's fair. Just waiting,
I'm
waiting for shit to hit the fan. Got it. We will end the.
I'm basically like, I am basically gargoyle sitting on top of the chair.
Don't touch
because
metal.
I'm staying in the sonar room, which has a layer of water at the bottom.
Yeah, just don't touch
Love it.
metal, don't touch water. Things are going bad.
Yes.
You have a weld gun in your hand waiting for it, but the room is starting to flood a little bit more than would be comfortable.
Okay, that's
We've all
fine.
been there.
And I'm checking the sonar. Okay, sonar's close range.
Captain, can you switch the
Okay.
switch the sonar off before I charge everything?
Reach over, slap the kill switch.
Yeah. Okay.
You just have a broom.
Okay.
I have to hit it with the butt of the weld gun.
I turn off sonar, but I'm staying on the cameras.
All right.
I'm watching them very closely.
All right.
Hold. Because I'm gonna wait for them. I'm gonna wait for the swarmy bitches to get a little bit more close.
There
as
are.
soon
I'll
as
be
they
on the
touch-
periscope.
The ship is a capacitor now, so if anybody touches any metal part, it goes off.
Oh,
and, like electrifies.
okay.
I'm not touching. I'm just
water
watching.
and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
As there were already
I still
two.
need the whole-
There were already two of them crunching through the hole right now. So as soon as you finish this jury rig, power off everywhere. The alarms stop blaring, the sonar stops going. The ship comes to a complete stop. The lights go out. Weapons offline. The emergency announcer is trying to list everything, and then just dies. Chief engineer, please give me a engineering. We'll call that. You know, in this instance, we're gonna call it a speed with engineering.
Speed with engineering. Okay. Yeah, did I put that bad boy? We're gonna roll you this time. Okay, so let me do some quick math. Okay. I have to roll below it, you say?
Yep.
Well, I rolled a 70 again, so I fucked up.
Okay. You will still be able to finish this, just not as quickly as you might like. The ship is off power for just a few more seconds than you would like. Add 1 stress, please. Just
One
chuck your
roll.
dice.
Chucked it across my apartment.
Holy shit.
Are we no
So it
longer?
is.
Are we still electrified?
It was a capacitor, so no, we're not electrified. You are good to move around.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm jumping down into the water. I'm immediately grabbing the weld gun. I'm looking for holes. Looking for holes in the sonar
You
room.
can't weld yet, though. You don't have power.
The weld gun is self-contained.
Oh, good. Good.
Good.
Okay, never mind then.
It has a battery of its own. You immediately go to the bulk storage door, which is where this big crack formed in between, and you're like, okay, I could push this shut to reseal it, but it's gonna be honestly easier to just weld this shit shut for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna weld it. We'll fix it later, and we'll try and save whatever's there. Murphy, I need you to get up to the emergency equipment. Put on a dive suit.
Why the fuck me?
Because O'Brien's fixing the core. He's gonna help you when he's done, okay?
Fuck! I hate the fucking ocean.
It was so real.
What a
Oh my
twist.
God.
I'm going up to the dive suit
All
station. I'm gonna get this motherfucking captain. Let me out.
What's Higgins up to in weapon control?
That's a good
That's a
question.
fucking dead.
Probably just looking through the periscope, I guess. There's not much I could do at this current moment.
You can see, looking through both periscopes, that one of the lobster raptors was shot dead. 2 of them were just cooked by this capacitor charge. You don't really see much, and then a blurb fast passes by, and you hear a ka-chunk somewhere above you.
Above me. So is it bunks, maybe? If it's above?
Either bunks or mess hall is your best guess.
Okay, I might try to go there real quick. Obviously, I need to go through all that stuff first.
Yep.
Okay. I will contact Marcy since she's the only one. I'm gonna keep jumping in because of that adrenaline rush that you gave me.
Captain, you also hear the same ka-chunk below you.
Okay.
O'Brien, as soon as the power's back on, I want you to direct as much as you can to the sonar projectors.
Oh, I wish I would have thought of that idea. I just fucking killed the fish too. Not while I'm outside, though. Don't do that.
You're not going outside yet. Hold.
Holding. I'll just stand here with my fucking willies.
We can start gathering equipment to make repairs later.
All right.
Check the crew bunks.
I'm gonna duct tape all of my gloves and everything. I'm just gonna be wetsuit. There's no holes, but I'm duct taping cramp.
Oh yeah. You cover yourself in duct tape. You move to the dive suit.
That's how we know which one's his.
The dive suit is actually less like a typical like wetsuit dive suit. You're at a point in underwater where there's so much pressure that a regular dive wetsuit would just you would die instantly as soon as the airlock opened. This is like a full Iron Man suit. You have to enter a pod, and it basically welds you shut inside this astronaut suit.
Exciting. I'm still duct taping the shit out of that Iron Man suit. I don't care. I trust the tape more. I want no water to get in.
Fair.
Fucking hate water.
Fair. You're just inside. You feel this like gust of air as it's like filling itself with oxygen. And it's just this heavy fucking suit over yourself. Grab a weld gun off the side and just hitch it to your belt. Higgins is moving. I imagine you're grabbing your shotgun. You're moving up to close to. You're on the ladder, moving toward crew bunks. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll move back to O'Brien. You can finish adjusting that fuel rod, chunk it inside. Power's back on. The emergency system continues blaring. I'm not going to turn the alarm back on because that's annoying. But that automated voice comes up with like, hull breach detected in boardroom. Flooding in cold storage.
Fuck. Okay, Murphy, I need you to go down the crew hallway and just start sealing doors.
Hi, Captain.
Marcilla,
O'Brien,
Marcella, you are hearing metal crunching. You know that these things can just pull these doors off the hinges if they want to.
Got it. I have my machine gun.
Contain flooding as much as you can.
My combat shotgun kind of prepped. I'm kind of shaking.
Yeah.
But I'm persevering, if you will.
Yeah. Okay. Captain, you're on sonar. You immediately comes back online. You see the blips. There is one was moving closer to you and disappears. There's another one, that fifth one that disappeared a while ago, comes back into frame, and then, big fucking thing. You don't know what it is, but it's fucking massive. But it, you know what they say about there always being a bigger fish. Something rams into it, it disappears, and skirts and nails the back end of the stern.
Okay.
The whole ship is shaken. Everyone, I'm not going to ask for a save, but you're kind of pushed off your feet, except for, weirdly, Murphy, who's in this heavy suit and has a really strong footing because of that. But everyone is, like, lifted off their feet for a moment as the stern goes straight fucking down for a second. And hull breach detected in auxiliary backup engine.
Okay.
And then that big thing
O'Brien
just disappears.
O'Brien.
Yes.
Route all auxiliary power to the sonar. Marcy, I need you to take the chain gun and just fucking yank it. Slam it against the side of the ship. Try and get that thing unjammed.
Okay. Wait, but I'm near.
Perfect. You're going down to the crew bunks. Try and. Where are you? Where'd you go?
I was gonna say I'm not in weapon control right now. Like I can't.
Where'd you go?
I'm going to the bunks to see what the breach is.
I'm sending Murphy to the bunks. Murphy has a dive suit. Do not go to the bunks. Stay in your department.
Okay, I guess I'll go back.
This
Fuck off.
Captain, with a number of hull breaches, you might want to order everyone to grab a dive suit.
That is a good point. Okay, everyone grab a dive suit when you have the opportunity.
I'm still by the dive suit. I could just toss him down the ladder.
Yes,
I'm pretty near the station.
Copy. Tossing at least the minor
Throw them down. Throw them down. O'Brien, auxiliary power to sonar. Marcy, I still want you to jerk that fucking chain gun. See if it does something. Then as soon
Got
as you're
it.
done with that, put on the dive suit.
Okay.
Got it.
You just hear in the ladder shaft.
And if any of them have to make rolls, if any of them need to make rolls for that, I would like to roll.
Sweet. You know what? Sure. Go ahead. Okay, we're gonna take this in order. O'Brien,
Yes.
you are going to, if you're following the commands, you are going to auxiliary power and then running up to the dive suit station, yeah?
Well, the dive suits have been dropped right down the ladder there.
That's right. Just give me a quick, you know what?
No more quick rolls.
I'm gonna be nice.
Don't make me roll again.
I'm gonna be nice. You can redirect that
Okay.
power, no problem. Get that dive suit on.
Thank you.
And you are prepped in case of a flooding. You can grab a welder, and
Got it.
ready yourself to wherever you need to go. Marcilla, give me some kind of check. give me some kind of check. Well, let's just call it a strength check to see
For
if
what?
you can manhandle the controls of the chain gun and just see if you can wiggle it unjammed.
Can
May I
I
roll
can
command?
I argue? Can I argue something?
Sure.
Can I? Because I have firearms as a skill.
Yes,
Does
you
that
do.
necessarily mean that it has to be for firing, or just the knowledge of firearms?
Absolutely.
I want to add firearms.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Also, Captain, roll command.
Right. We came up with a special ability for command, since we're not going to have many of any social interactions with NPCs.
What does that do?
Basically, if Captain,
That is a success.
hell yeah.
That is a success with a 30. Basically, if I tell you to do something and you do it, I get to roll command. If I succeed, you get to roll advantage on your check. You roll twice, you pick the better one. You
Yep.
pick
Okay.
the lower one in this instance, because that's better for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Rolling strength
I-
with firearms.
I literally just passed. Just passed. So my
Scary.
thing is 55 and it's 54.
Oh boy. Sweet.
Let's go.
Oh,
Okay, you take this control and you're like, huh, hold on. How did it jam? And you look to the sort of like the ammo storage next to you. You look over, that's what fucking jammed. Somehow it got yanked and it pulled the chain a little bit too hard and it got jammed in here. You just reach over, slam it, jangle it, pull it back out, pull the trigger to fire, boom. It's good to go.
hey, okay.
Hell yeah.
Right.
And then.
And then
And then you
all
run
power
Maybe
has
we're firing.
been.
run over to over there. All power is on sonar. What are you doing with that?
I am making a big fucking pulse.
Okay. Big fucking pulse. Boom! All of you even hear it for a little bit. It's just like there's enough sound protection here that you're not going to get killed by it, but it is not fun. The big thing had already disappeared. You get a ping from it again. It is like hundreds of yards away, and it doesn't seem to turn back at all. It doesn't like what it's hearing. All the lobster raptors gone.
Okay.
There's still something
Oh,
move.
man.
There's still, you can hear the sounds. There is still something moving below you.
Okay.
Below us.
Didn't
Below
that-
Captain, above Marcilla.
Okay. So in the bunks.
In the bunks
Or-
or ward
or
room,
mess
somewhere
hall.
in there. Also, because there are like several breaches to your ballast tank right now, you guys are sinking really fast. And you on sonar can see you are about to hit the ground in 10 seconds.
Ah, good. All right. Well, I'm just gonna jump into the control room and set the eject on our ballast as hard as it can, so that we can slight.
I'm gonna attempt to
descent.
rush.
Yeah,
I'm gonna attempt to rush back to bunks
sure.
and see, or
Brace
mess
for
hall or
impact.
whatever.
You're in mums with Murphy right now, Marcilla. You got a dive suit on. He's got a dive suit on. I imagine O'Brien is also in the area.
I don't know. Is he?
O'Brien
If
was
you'd like
in
to
the
be.
reactor room last I checked.
All right.
Or ladder. He was in the ladder.
Yeah, okay. You're probably in
Yeah,
the ladder.
I just put on my suit and
just
I'm in the
lagging
ladder
right behind
room.
them. Got it. Captain,
Yeah, pretty much.
you should probably run to grab a suit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You put that last motion to try to drain the ballast tanks and give the order, brace! It's lighter than it could be, but you are stuck on the bottom floor now.
Fuck.
And
Fuck indeed.
it is clear
Fucking
that
hate the
something is trying to enter dry cold storage. You can hear scratching on the walls, metal crunching.
Fuck, they're going for the body. They're gonna eat the fucking body.
Hell no!
Okay. Okay.
That's
fuck it.
horrible.
I'm putting on my dive suit.
I am leaving Mums. I am going.
You leave. I'm going guns blazing inside the dry cold storage.
I am leaving Mums, going to the ladder, going up to airlock. After that ping, I'm pretty confident that the lobsters outside are gone, so I'm gonna go and leave and try to repair.
You grab
Question,
a weld gun and
Brady.
a plasma cutter and hang them to your belt. Grab like a little like scooter thing, like water scooter that's just stored in the airlock chamber, so you can move around a little faster on the outside hull. What's up?
Sounds good.
Is my personal locker in the control room or the bunk?
I would imagine control room.
Great. Then actually,
all the
before I
lockers were
run to
security.
my...
I thought all lockers were in security for some
That's
reason.
contraband lockers and weapon lockers.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Okay. On my way out of the control room, then, I am going to pop my locker open, and I am going to grab my Vibe Shetty.
Cool. Cool. You grab that, head down to Mum's, meet up with Higgins with a shotgun ready to go. And you guys are about to breach and clear dry cold storage. Pull that.
You all clear the You clear the inside. I'm circling around outside. Murphy, congrats.
Oh.
You don't have to go out.
You're going outside.
I'm gonna circle around the back way.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So both me and the captain are in the airlock leaving then.
Probably interrupts you, actually.
Yeah, probably.
There's multiple scooters, so
You know
can
what?
grab those.
Yeah.
I'll go through the inside of the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, Marcy. Yeah, Marcy goes down through the hallway. Murphy, I want you to start on repairs. O'Brien, I want you to make sure that all of our power is stable. Make sure nothing is burnt out. Start making replacements. Fabricate anything we need.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try and catch this thing around from the back. Marcy, be ready to shoot it if it breaches the door.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Just a look.
Let's fucking go.
O'Brien, you're okay. Engine, reactor room, battery room, backup engine. Where are you going?
I'm just going to. I guess I'll go to the reactor room, see if there's
Makes sense.
anything broken in there.
Cool. You head in there, and the room is orange. We're gonna cut to someone else real quick.
Okay.
Not ominous at all. Murphy, you're on a little aqua scooter. Captain, you're on a little aqua scooter. Marcilla, you are ready to breach and clear dry cold. Who wants to go first?
I'll let the divers go first. I'm horrified.
I heard that there was a leak in Ox. I'm heading there first.
Okay. You go toward the stern. Captain moves toward the bow and down toward the hull breach at the wardroom. And you are... We're going to say, Murphy, you can start making repairs. No roll necessary. Just slow and steady. Trust in your companions. Captain, make... You know what? I'm just gonna let you get down there. You got the little water scooter that will take you to the whole breach. The wardroom completely flooded. You also can see the fucking damage caused by the railgun imploding.
Yeah.
The bow fucked. Like, bulk storage is gone. There are crates floating. The crew bunks is probably flooded. Sonar, you fixed sonar, luckily, but there is a massive hole in the side of the wardroom where the lobster raptor tore a hole through the ballast tank and into the wardroom, and you can see it from the outside trying to claw its way into cold storage. It is not breached yet.
Okay.
Activate your vibe shetty. Basically a vibrating super sword. It's kind of crazy.
Got it. Captain's got a vibrator in her locker.
Yep.
Seems about right.
All right.
And it's a big one.
How do you want to handle this? Who wants to go first, Marcilla or Captain?
That's a good question.
I should go first.
All right.
Okay. Would you allow me, if I may, I would love to take my vibe shetty, take a random piece of pipe scrap that's floating around from this damage, and just jam them together.
Sure. You're just trying to make
Make
a
a
spear?
spear.
Hell yeah. You know what?
Yep.
Let's call that a jury rig. Yeah, you know what? I don't need to roll for that. You can just make that.
Fuck yeah.
It's thin enough. Yeah. Stick it in, turn it on. Yeah, close enough.
Great. And then, once it's together, I am just going to fucking jam this in. I was gonna... Now, this would require you to be very nice to me. I was going to possibly ask if I could add the jury rig to my combat.
You know what? Sure.
Yay! I like when I get a you know what.
You're gonna get your... Just because I think it's fun.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a strike. My air scooter at the ready to pull me away.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Vibe shetty.
Just roll me.
So that is. So that's failure.
It's okay.
Unfortunate.
It's okay. I'll lock in.
Okay,
That is
nothing happens.
critical failure. Okay.
You dash in and try to go in. You hit a part of the chitin, and it kind of just irks off the side, and it just kind of lurches toward you. And even through the thing, like this sort of sound muffling dive suit, you get that little as it like kind of turns toward you, annoyed, claws ready to pinch. Marcilla, you got a dive suit. You're in dry cold storage. You have a chance to open the door, breach, and clear. Before you do anything, since you're engaging in combat, I need you to roll me a fear save.
Got it. Oh, okay.
Good luck, my friend.
Okay.
Could there
I
be
fail. I fail.
Could there possibly be a command bonus to that? Or no?
You know, I'm feeling generous. If you want
I would
to,
still have to roll.
let's try it.
That's a success.
Okay. Roll that fear save with
Oh, it's
advantage.
Give it another
28! I pass!
Good. All right. You unpressurize the door, kick it open, ready your shotgun, see this thing, see Captain behind it. It's big enough you don't have to worry about any flak fire, and through. Ready, aim, fire. Give me a combat roll with firearms.
Yeah! Luckily, that's a pretty
Bear
high
in mind, as you kick open the door, you are also getting bombarded by water.
Got it. I'm a lock in. It's okay.
So, success or fail, I will probably need a body save.
I pass.
You
I
pass.
I rolled a 4.
Sweet. Roll combat
Nice.
damage with that shotgun. I believe that's 4d10.
Yeah, it's 4d10.
Damn.
Yeah.
Put a fucking slug round right through its head.
Yeah. Boy.
Sorry. I have to pull up 4d10s.
Yeah. You're good.
Do I have another d10? Is that a d10? Yeah, that's d10. Okay. Let me do the math. Give me a second. I rolled pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I rolled pretty good. Okay.
No, that's lucky.
8 plus 9 plus 6 plus 5. 28 damage.
28. Blow his head smooth off. I'm gonna need a body save though, as you are about to get bombarded by water.
Oh, lovely. Okay. I killed that though.
You absolutely killed it. You blew its head smooth off.
I fail that.
Okay. Take 1 stress. And you know what? No damage. Just take the stress as you get pushed off of your feet, kind of onto your butt. Water begins to flood cold storage. Captain, the lobster raptor is dead.
Good. I'm immediately closing the door.
You go past it, close the door. It's tough from behind. Give me a strength.
Okay. It'd be weird to ask for industrial equipment on this.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I figured. Well, that's okay, because I got a 17.
Nice. With the dive suit, you plant your legs, and it kind of offers you a little bit of extra strength, and you're able to close it shut, reach over, let go, grab that scooter, start moving elsewhere. Or if you have a weld gun yourself, you can start making repairs. We're gonna call that combat over, as the rest of you can get together, start making weld repairs. Meanwhile, O'Brien.
Yeah.
You enter the reactor room, and there is a fire, and you have a slight thought that maybe something about jumping all the power at once might have fried something. The reactor is fully on fire.
Okay, well,
Meltdown imminent if you
there's-
don't cool that down somehow. There is a fire extinguisher in the room, obviously.
Yes, that's what I reach for, and I start using it.
But you're gonna want to do that.
Oh yeah, and yes, I radio the captain. Captain, there's a fire in the reactor.
Okay. Marcy, you're inside, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to grab an extra fire extinguisher from the security office. Go help O'Brien. Get that out.
Got it, Captain. And then I go to security and get a fire extinguisher.
All right. You go do that, help him out with the fire. Meanwhile, I think O'Brien, you see Marcilla run in with a fire extinguisher. You're putting out the fire. You let her take over the fire. You run over to the control panel, just shut it down. That's the best way to cool it down right now, prevent it from going nuclear. Yeah. Power goes out for the whole ship. You're on auxiliary power again. So the rest of you outside see the lights go out. That is to be expected in this instance. Murphy, you can keep welding, and eventually, a couple hours pass, and you can get the hole patched there. A few hours go by. Power still more or less out. You guys are rested on the ground, but nothing approaches. You get the flooding contained, and you start moving again.
God, we don't even get the wind sound.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
I don't think we deserve a wind sound.
You lived your first attack, one of many.
We're so behind schedule, though. And my baby's on fire.
Yeah.
I look at O'Brien. I'm like, "Do you have something to smoke? Do you have a steak?" I asked Mark earlier.
Can we say that the walls and auxiliary are welded?
Yeah. We're gonna pass ahead some time because I've got a lot more fucking planned, and we are running short on time.
So we can get our holes patched.
Get your holes patched.
Fucking wet.
I will say like 16 hours pass. You probably don't want to turn power back on for sake of losing it, unless you want to turn it back on. It's up to you. But there's definitely going to be some risk of
I
not
would
having enough
recommend
power if
against
you
it,
turn it back
Captain,
off.
but it's your call.
The corpse had its own refrigeration. Our rations are mostly unperishable. Do you think it would be unstable to turn it on right now?
You can turn it on right now safely. It's just the question of, is there enough fuel to last you this long and still make it to Station 45?
Yeah, we should probably do some mining.
If you leave it on now, you're definitely going to have to do some mining.
Alright, get on the fabricator. We need some mining equipment.
All right.
Hi, Captain.
Let's
Captain,
try and
may
recover as much of the floating cargo as we can.
All right.
We'll just say that Murphy's already in the bow.
Yeah.
Already doing that.
About 6.
Captain, might I have a suggestion?
Go ahead.
What if we just run dark? If we just keep all lights off, and just shut power to basically every room that doesn't need power to it, and then run that way just on flashes. Think we could make it? Well, I guess that's more.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of rooms that we need to have power on them, especially now seeing how hostile the waters are right now. And the light is not as much of a power draw as the engines are, so we need to make sure we can furnish at least one additional fuel rod, or at least half of a fuel rod. We need some sort of assurance because we're already behind schedule.
10-4.
I will even say that with enough time, you can get the railgun working again, miraculously.
Didn't I
Good.
fix it earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
You fixed
the other
chain
one.
gun.
You fixed the
Chain gun.
chain gun. We'll say with
Got
enough
it.
time, you can even
That
get the
one's the one that
railgun.
got blown up.
Yeah.
Can I go into Mum's and see if she has any pills? Just out of curiosity.
You can. I mean, you have a security key. You can open that shit right up and just get straight to the lockbox.
I'm just like, I'm looking for something either to like lower stress or get rid of my condition somehow, or at least attempt to do so.
I offer
Yeah, that would
you.
be good.
I offer you morphine, fentanyl, or opium. Those are your only options.
Which one has the worst side? Which one has the least worst side effects? You know what I mean?
Morphine is technically the safest.
What is the?
We use opioids all the time.
Oh yeah. Not raw opium though.
Should I attempt to? Would it be worth it?
It could help.
What would I have to
temporarily.
roll?
It could help temporarily.
Depends what I have to roll.
I would call it a body save, but I'll let you apply military training.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't really work that way. You're not really supposed to add skills to saves, but I'll allow it this time.
I'm gonna attempt it because I feel like my both my stress and my condition is going to hinder me at some point.
Yeah. On a success, this will alleviate some stress and maybe get rid of it. You passed.
Yeah, I passed. Barely. I passed though.
What? We're gonna say I'm gonna roll a d4, and you'll lose that much stress. You lose 3 stress. Where does that put you at?
Oh, that would put me at 3 stress.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay,
I will be nice and say that since that goes above the point where that panic roll of 5 would have gotten you the coward, you can lose coward as well.
Okay.
I'm being really nice.
Can I ask a question? Since one of our ballast tanks is busted, do you think I could take some of that salvage and use it to patch the bow?
Absolutely.
Just the thinking.
We also have excess repair supplies, so,
So
we don't need to worry. We don't need to worry too much about jerry rigging. We have the supplies to make these repairs.
All right,
And the fabrication can make the exact pieces you need too.
Fuck yeah! All right, then I'm just repairing the ship.
Yeah, it'll take about 16 hours with work from all 4 of you. But you get the JP Holland up and running.
So what drugs did Marcy take?
Morphine, apparently.
Oh, was it?
Or did you say?
Morphine?
What did you say?
Opiate.
Opiate.
I don't.
Just raw opiate.
Probably opiate.
Fair enough.
Hey Marcy, are you still suited up? I need some help locating some uranium.
Okay. Just give me a second. Let me get a glass of water.
I will. Okay.
Quick question.
Yo.
Do we know anything on the manifest? Are we shipping any uranium with us?
No.
I would have said, fuck them, man.
I just really don't want to go mining. That's a fucking terrible idea.
It is terrible.
You stay on repairs, Murphy. We're going to mine around here. We're not going to stray too far from the ship.
You're fucking better. I don't want to be left alone.
Someone asked, so we're gonna call an intermission here for a moment. Yeah. And I guess I'll stop recording.
Intermission.
Okay.